Okay, now would you please just start off with clap into the microphone? And just once? Yeah, cool. Thank you very much. So we are in the special effects area. So can you just tell us who you are and what special effect is?
Yeah, so I'm Marta. I'm one of the occupational therapists that works for Special Effect, and Special Effect is a charity that helps people with disabilities be able to enjoy leisure technology, mainly Xbox and PlayStation games.
Yeah, so behind us we have sort of the demo for some of the equipment you would have. There's one where you play games with your chin and one where you control games with your eyes. So what sort of, who would you be sort of supplying these to, and how does that work for them?
So normally with the eye gaze, it's for people that have lost the ability to move any other part of their body except for their eyes. So it's either people who have motor neuron disease, who have had a stroke, who have had a spinal cord injury, and that's their only way of being able to control technology is through their use of their eyes. So those are normally the people that we see for eye gaze. In terms of the other equipment, it's pretty much for everybody else. It's for anyone that wants to be able to play, but they can't be able to control a standard controller in the standard way. And so we provide different bits of equipment, whether it's different buttons like you have here. You've got 2 different buttons. Those are really light to touch, so they don't take a lot of pressure to press, and we use those a lot with people with muscular dystrophy, spinal muscular atrophy, motor neuron disease, where their muscles are getting weaker over time, and pressing the buttons on the controller is really hard for them. Yeah. Or for example, for kids with cerebral palsy who find it difficult to control their upper limbs, we sometimes use the chin as an alternative way of them to be able to control the joystick and add certain buttons to places. So it's basically finding what someone is able to do and then making the technology fit what they can do.
So is this sort of a standard thing you do, or do you have lots of different variations, or do you specialize it depending on who it's for?
Yeah, so it's completely custom for every person. Every single person we see is completely different. But it's all equipment that's commercially available, so we use all this stuff you can just buy on the market. We just take different bits and put it together to make it work for each individual.
So I've heard of this charity before, and I've donated a couple of times because it's just amazing. So I think everyone should be able to play games, because games are great. That's why we're all here today. So are you quite well versed in these? Are you good with your chin?
Me? I'm rubbish. I'm terrible. But I mean, if you're not used to using your chin for control, then it's going to take you a little while to do that. But people that we see are amazing. They've adapted over the time and are perfectly capable of dealing with that. But no, me, I'm rubbish.
We played Nidhogg the other day, which is behind us. So you play the joystick with your chin, and then you've got 2 buttons for jump and attack. That was really bizarre, because I'm used to playing it with the controller, but I had to use my face instead, and that was weird. But once we got into it, you could see how it really works. Well, I think it's really cool what you're doing. So how do we find you? What's your website and all that?
So our website is specialeffect.org.uk, and then on the website, on the top bar, you've got a contact us button. So you just press that. You can fill out a form online to get in touch with us in any, whether it's because you want to do an event, or whether you're somebody with a disability who wants to be able to play games. You just click on that, fill out the form, and then it gets to the appropriate person.
Okay, sweet. That's Special Effect. So donate now, and then more people can play games. That's sweet. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers.